Hello Pathfinders, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about the new Aniimo that was officially released or debuted at Pax East 2026, Hoptail. Now, I believe I'm the first person to have found Hoptail. Unless anybody else can claim it in the comments down below, I have the receipts and I'm here to show you everything about Hoptail. So Hoptail is a dual type, lightning and wind. It is also a Nova variant of Bolty. Its analog entry is number 89. At first, I wasn't sure if I liked its design or not, but after playing as Hoptail and exploring, it grew on me pretty quickly. I spent most of my time on the demo just really exploring Idol as Hoptail. I found that super cute, jumping from a high point and it landed on its tail. It seems like they really put a lot of thought and effort into like detail for this Aniimo, which I really love. I like that it's not just another variant. It actually has character. It has personality. It's playful. It's fun. And it makes the Aniimo feel really unique. And I like that with the Aniimo that they have been designing. It's nice to see them actually put in a lot of effort and care and love into these designs. I went over to the Alpha Turbo to battle so that way we could get some footage of how it battles. I really liked the combat style that it had. I liked that it jumps up in the air, spins, and then pounces down with its tail. Obviously, that is the whole gimmick. That is the whole aesthetic of Hoptail. I really liked that it did that, but I also liked that it incorporated like a spin to it. It felt very agile. It felt very quick, which does make sense. It is lightning and wind. Makes sense that it would be quick in combat. Overall, I just think the combat of Hoptail felt fitting to it is like the best way that I can explain it. The ultimate was so cool. I wasn't expecting it. I thought it was really sick looking, and I was amazed by it, honestly. I really liked it. I think it was cute. And again, I liked that it jumped up in the air and it uses its tail. I like that its main focus is its tail. Obviously, Hoptail, it makes sense, but I really liked that. So when you use your E ability, it like darts forward. And then I noticed afterwards that if you actually hold on to its E ability, it like charges up and then it darts forward, which I thought was pretty cool. I can't remember if there's any other Aniimo. I think there actually may be other Aniimo that kind of have this little mechanic where if you hold the E ability, it kind of changes how the ability reacts to it. Again, here's just me attacking with my left click, my left mouse button against Turbo. And then you can see shortly again that I do use its ultimate again. And I really like the colors now that I'm looking at it again. It kind of gives me, I don't even know, it gives me some like kind of the guy from Soul Calibur, the samurai hat, Yosemite. Is it Yosemite? It kind of gives me that kind of vibes. I don't know why, but that's just what it reminds me of. And it's like a mix of him with like Talum. I don't know why I'm bringing up Soul Calibur, but I am. And that's the kind of vibes that it gives me. It's funny because they were there for 4 days. I was there for 4 days. And the first 2 days I was using a low-leveled, like brand new account for the tutorial. And then after they realized that I was a part of the program, they allowed me onto like their second demo account, which was a higher level. And I didn't realize it until I think it was the third. Yeah, it was the third day. I didn't realize that I should have looked through the Anilog. So I'm surprised that nobody else thought of doing that. I'm not sure if any other player was like in the beta, but something told me to look at the Anilog, and I looked through the actual playable Aniimo, and there it was. And I was like, this Aniimo looks so different. And that's when I realized that it was Hoptail and that it was a new one. So I was super excited to gather this information and find this Aniimo. That one of the workers actually leaned over towards the end of the demo when I was finishing up, and she's like, they're so cute. And I'm like, I know, I'm obsessed with them. So at this point, I was going through all of the information for Hoptail because I wanted to make sure that I had all of the information for you guys. And here you can see the high jump basically allows you to perform a higher jump. The description for its attack is it wields the power of wind to attack targets at a close range. Its ultimate attack is called Bounce, 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 and the description is large scale AoE break. For its normal trait, Bounce Around, the description is every time Hoptail hits a target with their tail attack or bounces, they accumulate 1 point of elastic force. At 10 points of elastic force, they gain elastic burst to enhance their skills. For their rare trait, it's called elastic potential energy, and the description is every time Hoptail hits a target with their tail attack or bounces, they accumulate 1 point of elastic force. At 6 points of elastic force, they gain elastic burst to enhance their skills. It looks like Hoptail is going to be like a break type kind of Aniimo. I think that's what it is if I remember correctly. I also included some pictures that I took while I was at the demo for a little close up if you want to look at them, but I basically pretty much explained everything in this video. Oh, it's also a level 3 climber, so I thought that was pretty cool. I noticed that while I was making this video and looking back at the footage and seeing that there was a 3 next to climb. So it's cool that it's a level 3 climbing Aniimo. Thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed it, please like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribing is a free way to support my channel. Interacting is a free way to feed the algorithm. I would really appreciate it. Once Aniimo comes out, we are primarily going to be a Aniimo channel. That is a promise. And I'm also going to be uploading more content of the actual Aniimo booth that was at Pax East 2026. So if you want to see that content coming out relatively soon, definitely subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, and feel free to follow on all of my other social media so you can be notified whenever I post new Aniimo content. Thanks again for watching. Bye.